Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll show you my investment portfolio. As you can see right now it's sitting around 56,931. Last week I showed you my investment. It was sitting around 57,300 something. So there was a small change of about $450, and it's due to the stock market has been in I would say a correction, still in a correction, because it was going up for a moment, then we now it's going down again. So there is too much uncertainty right now if it's gonna keep going sideways or it will keep going down. But I will give you an idea of what is my thinking about in the following weeks. So as I said before, right now this is my investment, almost 57,000. So as you can see here, my investments hasn't changed anything at all so far. Regarding with my positions, I still holding my five biggest stock, which is Coinbase, ASML, Tesla, Mercado Libre, and Adobe. Those are my five huge investments. And I don't need to repeat myself regarding with the last video that I keep thinking like crypto is gonna keep going up, even though right now it's going sideways, not too many changes. But I expect that in the following weeks and months will go up. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting around probably 100K, but it can reach 150, around 150. That's my expectation. Now we have ASML also. Even though the stock market is going down for a moment, I'm still up with 5% gains. Then I have Tesla, as you can see here. I have five stocks and I have almost 30% gains. I bought some when it was around 400. So I remember that I sold some of my Tesla positions when I was almost at top, because once you see the SPY stock is hitting all-time highs and you can see a resistance, then that's when I'm thinking what stocks can I sell. Not all of them, but some of them. Usually my five greatest stocks that I already talking about, usually I swing trade, and I don't swing trade all of them. I just swing trade 30% or 50% of my positions. Mercado Libre right now I only have one, and it's 9% up. Then I have Adobe, which is not doing great so far. It's right now 11% down, and I've been holding it for a long time. But as I said before, artificial intelligence is something that is pretty much a competition right now between China and the US. So that's why it's not doing so well. And even the stock market is not doing so well right now because DeepSeek, which is the artificial intelligence from China, which is so much cheaper than ChatGPT. So we will see how is the stock market heading in the following weeks, which I will discuss this uh, in just a few minutes. Then I have my other stocks that I also have good positions, which is TSN, is a semiconductor from Taiwan, real estate, which I'm just keeping it for the dividends, which is 5.8%, which is one of the highest one. Then I have Micron Technology, MU, which also is a semiconductor, NU, which is an investment website, kind of similar to Robinhood in some way, but they offer more services, way more services, and it's in South America. And also Warren Buffett is investing on this particular stock, so I have huge expectation on this NU stock. Right now is with 22% up, because I got it in a really good price. It was, yes, I bought it at $10.82, almost $11. Now it's around $13. I think the lowest one was $10, if I'm correct, but now is stock is going up, so I'm taking a huge gains right now. Then I bought BLDR with I saw the same thing that it was really cheap a few weeks ago, so that's when I saw a huge opportunity to buy in a lower price. And if we take a look, BLDR, I got it when it was, let me take a look, 147. So right here, just right here. So you can see I bought it when I saw it a huge opportunity when it was hitting the 100 EMA, the green line that you can see over here, and I thought there was a huge opportunity to buy it. Same happened with NU that I already mentioned. I bought it when I saw the EMI was hitting the 100 EMI. When I see those huge opportunities, I just start buying. Then I have Uber, which also is up right now, 3.3% up. I saw that it's making a huge partnerships, so I have huge expectation for this stock. They have Nvidia also. I mean, it's not doing well so far because, as I mentioned before, that's DeepSeek website, the artificial intelligence from China that is making the stock market tumble somehow. So it might go in sideways for a few days or weeks, or just go down not too much. But if we take a look at Nvidia right now, as you can see here, it's sitting around 120. So I can see based on this table, probably this is a resistance, but it can go a little more down. We can see, let me take a look, it's hitting the 50 EMI, 50 EMI. So at this point, it can be also a huge opportunity to buy, but I'm not sure if if the Nvidia stock is gonna keep going down or it will go sideways. But I don't believe that it's gonna go up in the in a short term. So that's why I'm gonna keep my positions, and probably I'm gonna cost average. Probably I'm not sure right now. I might add it a few of Nvidia, but we will see. Apple 10% up right now. I have only 4, and then I have Mara, which is also a crypto business. It will follow probably the same trend of Bitcoin. Right now it's at 2%, almost 3% down. Then I have Microsoft, also 2% down, but I don't have too much exposure. Then I have Chipotle, which is almost 5% up. Then I have a stock that is regarding with energy, next era energy stock. I only holding 11, which is 24% up. I used to have more because it was giving me huge dividends, but I'm changing my strategy for now. As I said before, I'm just planning to buy some stocks that are pretty low. So when I hit all-time highs, this particular stock, I sold half of them or most of them. I don't remember how much, but this particular stock used to be the one that I have the majority, probably 10 or 12% of my portfolio. But I sold a lot of those, so that's why I only have 1%. Then I have uh, Club COV stock, right now 30% up. This particular stock from in INDI, Grab, AMAT, KOPN, AMPX, and OPTT. Those are stocks that I'm usually trading as much as I can if I see a good opportunity, because these stocks, you can see it's not too much exposure, it's almost 1% or below that, but I can get huge uh, gains or losses too. But you can see I just have most of the time huge gains because I usually buy it when I see that it's pretty cheap, and I just follow the trend. If it's trending too much in social media, then that means that it has huge expectations. But not only that, I mean, I need to see also the what are the future investment, the future projects that they have, future partnerships. All of that need to be taken account when those are stocks that are not well known, because these stocks are pretty much stocks that, even though some of them will have some years in the exposure in the stock market, they are starting to expand in their business. So that's why I've been taking a look at some stocks that have huge potential, and those are the ones that are investing in swing trading the most, especially Grab. I think Grab is one of the stocks that I found it really amazing, and Grab is pretty much similar to Uber, but it's in Asia. So if it's gonna keep following the same trend of Uber, then I will keep investing in this stock. And this is pretty much the stock that I'm holding. But if I keep scrolling down, you will see my other investments. Big Y, I told you before, is pretty much do the opposite of the stock market. If it's the stock market going down, then this will go up, and this is what is happening. On the last Friday, on 31st on January, the stock market was going down, so that's why you can see a huge gains right now. That's what it it acts as a hedge, and it doesn't let me lose too much money even if the stock market is going down. And then I have more Bitcoin exposure, Bitcoin ETF. Then I have TLT, it's a 20, it's a bond, it's a treasury bond, and right now I have a 9% down, but it's just as a hedge fund too. It's a hedge in case we'll see any changes in the stock market, huge changes, especially if we will see any changes in inflation and the rates, if they're gonna do any rate cuts. So far they haven't done anything, so that's why I'm just pretty much paying attention what are gonna be the following changes in the stock market. And then I have CONY, which is Coinbase ETF. And I don't need to remember you that I only have this position because they have huge dividends. 71% is the highest one that I've seen so far. Probably there are gonna be some others, but those are kind of risky. And this one is also risky, but since I see crypto high, the crypto may have huge potential in the following weeks or months, then I'm pretty sure that it's gonna keep going up. And even though I'm getting also dividends. And also I'm keeping some cash right now. You can see 17% of cash. And all of that makes my portfolio, my investment portfolio, of almost 57,000, which is a $450 loss since the last week. But that doesn't mean that I lost that much if we compare it with the stock market. Because if I show you right now the stock market SPY, year to date is 2.94% up, while my portfolio is 3.54 up. So that means I'm beating the SPY, the stock market. And I will keep taking a look at the stock market, how it's gonna behave in the following weeks and months. But so far, it doesn't seem really positive. So far, I can see that it might go sideways or it will go down. I don't see it going up. I might be wrong, but if we take a look, the tendency of the MACD, this indicator, is trending down. Both lines, orange and blue, are going down, and that means that it's not giving positive vibes like it's gonna keep going up. And also we can see the the volume of these red candles, it should keep going down. It should keep getting shorter and shorter, the red candles over here, the red bars, which give you an idea that it's going to keep going up, the stock market, but you can see that it's flat. Usually, as you can see here, for example, this is another example. You can see the red bars are going down and down, and then you can see that the stock market is going up and up. And this is not happening here. Most of the time, you can see it's going. The red candles are getting shorter and shorter, which means it's going up and up. But there wasn't any change right now. And as we can see also on the RSI indicator, also the yellow line is indicating that it's going down. So that's why my expectation in the following weeks, it might seem that the stock market is going to keep going sideways or it's going to keep going down. Those are my expectations so far, and I will keep trying to buy any stock that I found really cheap. And that's pretty much, guys, about my investments. So I will keep taking a look at the stock market and do some buys or sells in the following days or weeks. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, guys. Bye.